Hi you guys, what is up? Welcome back to another sweetest vlog and happy October. I love October. I think I just get so inspired by the changing seasons, and especially in the fall time. There's just something different in the air. And this is the time where I really get inspired by the coquette aesthetic. If you watched me from like last year, you will know that I got really into it. And the problem with like the coquette aesthetic girlies is that they come off as like sad girls to me. And I just don't resonate with being a sad girl. So I just really like the vibes of it. I love like the literature, the books, the music, the style, the thrifting, the antiquing. Y'all already know that's my vibe, but especially in the fall, I'm just so excited. Okay, and get this. I just was randomly searching Lana Del Rey because I get super into Lana around the fall time. I already love her all year round, but I like got really into her last fall, and I looked online and she is performing in West Virginia, which is 3 hours away from me, this Thursday, October 5th or something. And I really want to go. I really want to go. But the only problem is that I don't have any friends that like Lana the way I do, and I'm very sentimental when it comes to experiences. Like, I like to set up the vibe. I like to make sure that I'm having a good time and I'm there to enjoy it. So with all that to say, I'm literally about to buy a Lana ticket to go by myself. I think Andy is along for the ride. I think he wants to like go to Charleston with me, West Virginia, and just like drop me off. I did that with the Madison Beer concert. So like, don't ever be afraid to go to a concert alone. You actually will have so much more fun rather than going with somebody who is not like all the way vibing on your level. And the really nice thing is that the tickets are relatively inexpensive for Lana. So let's go into the living room, hop on the laptop, and get some Lana tickets. Also, this is my first pumpkin cream cold brew of the season, and it's delicious, and I highly recommend it. Right, I got the tickets. Let's see if it's, oh, your tickets have been confirmed. So I got $230 for section 112 row S, which is like not bad. And I got my ticket off of SeatGeek, which seemed to have the best prices. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, y'all, I am so excited. I'm about to make my own Lana merch with my own sweatshirts that I dye. And this sweatshirt is a size large, and it's a very pretty greenish blue color, but there's like a little stain on the front, and I don't know where it came from. So I'm like, okay, well, instead of selling a stained sweatshirt to you guys, I'm like, I will just make it into something of my own, and hopefully I can like cover up the stains with the embroidery. But I found this example on Pinterest, and I kind of want to make it into my own. I'm gonna do like a say yes to heaven type of deal. So while I work on that, I'm going to listen to her set list, because people on Spotify are amazing and have created her set list. So we're gonna listen to that.
Laying on the sofa, cup of orange juice in my hand, waiting for some thunder, fireworks, some fun. I haven't been feeling it lately. Technology, come and help me. I just wanna feel a bit naughty. Think I'm gonna paint him in pretty. He won't give me his love and all the loving that I'm needing. 'Cause the way he feels is almost real, and I'll keep going that way. I'm needing for love and for my liking. Jacob made him. All my friends are dating IRL.
What day is it? It's the day we go apple picking with Deli. All right, good morning. We are doing fun fall festivities today. We are going apple picking, and Della is coming with us. You don't even know. Deli. You're just a good girl. All right, let's get it. Oh, top down. Can we stop by Starbucks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Andy is bopping into a Starbucks right now. I ordered that new drink. It's like the pumpkin cream cold brew chai latte type of ordeal. It's like a chai latte and pumpkin had a baby, and I ordered a small one. I'm really excited because I love chai lattes. And y'all, today is Sunday, and Andy is a Steelers fan, and so it's noon right now, and his game is on at 1, and I'm like, football has to get in the way of our fall festivities. Can y'all relate? Do y'all have like a partner who's obsessed with football during the fall, and then you feel like you can't really do the fun cutie fall things because they want to watch football? Or is it just me? Hitting the treacherous trails as you out here in the apple orchards. Yeah. Della. Oh my goodness, so exciting. Big bite.
I like this.
Okay, wonder which one that is.
It's got a little bit of tang, but not too much.
Okay.
Want a bite?
Yeah. Because right here, we're gonna do an apple taste test. It's a good one. Yay, we got the golden delicious.
I think these are golden delicious, yeah.
Yes, golden delicious. A success. Hey, did you have such a good time? Oh my goodness. Okay, we made it to one of my favorite antique shops. I love this place. It's like an old barn out in the country. So let's go see what we can find. I'm actually on the hunt to find a vintage plate to bake the apple strudel in. I got the cutest things from the antique shop, but don't mind me. I am about to make some apple crisp and I'm doing laundry, and I want to show you what I got at the antique mall. Okay, I am in the egg chair outside and I hope you can hear me, but I didn't get a whole lot, but like what I got was so adorable. I like don't know why, but I just love anything that I know that I can make a picture out of, like to make something more aesthetically pleasing. Like I was just thinking of, you know, if I put jewelry or a little sewing project or candle or something. That's just like what I think of, just simple little things to make your life feel even more romantic. This is also another great idea to romanticize your life even more. Get a spoon, a vintage spoon with like a Victorian pink flower. Like, I just think of how special my morning coffees are gonna be now. And here's another idea. This is a box of matches, and this is actually my second purchase. These are actually so cool to use when you're lighting your candles, and we also have a fire pit now, so having these will be really beneficial to light the fire. And here are two coasters. I thought these would be so cute sitting in the office. I've been drinking iced coffee in the studio lately, and then like, you know, the condensation, the water gets everywhere, so I'm like, I need coasters. This one might be the best find of all. They advertise it as a key holder ribbon box, and I'm like, how fitting. This antique shop had so many items for sewing, like different material and laces and fabric, and then in here is like, you can put all the spools right here, and I'm like, perfect, because I had so much ribbon that I need to organize my stuff better. Like, how Victorian and cute. Okay, now I am going to go into the kitchen and bake the apple crumble. However, I did not end up finding any like casserole trays or anything at the antique store, so I have these trays for cupcakes or muffins or something, so I'm thinking like maybe I just make it, you know, bite-sized crumble muffin shape form, you know. So we're gonna wing that. Yeah, let's go bake.
Summer turning cold, baby's growing old. I'm buying every mood I want. Revolution for a change, play to lose the game. A weekday turned to holiday.
I'm feeling the mood, I'm feeling the mood. I'm feeling like my heart has changed. I'm feeling the vibe, I'm feeling the vibe.
Good morning, good morning. So I wanted to sit down and have like a little Q&A segment while I do my makeup. So we're gonna do that. What are you doing, girly girl? What are you doing? It's a good morning to you. I feel like we have not chatted in a while, or like talk about other things that I'm interested in and maybe shed some light, maybe help, maybe give some advice. All right, I'm picking these questions in no particular order, but the first one is, what books, podcast, resources did you use to have a more positive mindset, and how long did it take for you to see results? Okay, love this question. Love, love, love. But I feel like I talked so much about this and very specifics in my one video where I was getting ready and chatting with y'all, and I will leave all those resources down below. But the one thing that I can tell you that completely changed my mindset was listening to a Louise Subliminal Mind Affirmations little podcast episode every single day. I will link that episode down below. It's on podcast. I think it's called on Hay House podcast channel, and it's about 30 minutes long, and it's a subliminal affirmation list. So basically she says things as in, I believe in myself, you believe in yourself, and it's a bunch of positive affirmations over and over again. And I listened to that every single day for about 9 months, and I did that in the beginning of 2021, and that completely just like, something is magical in that episode where I just like listened to it every single day. Didn't matter what I had going on for that day, but I listened to it. I went for a walk, I listened to it on the plane, on car rides, like wherever I was, I made sure I listened to that every single day. And little by little, you just realize throughout the day that you're just picking better thoughts. Basically, having a positive mindset is knowing how to control your thoughts. Because believe it or not, not every single thought you think is true. But every time you think something over and over again, it becomes a belief, and then you create that pattern where it becomes who you are. But I would say I really noticed a difference after a month of listening to that every single day. Just trust me, just listen to it. It is so important how you talk to yourself, how you think to yourself, what you think about yourself. It all comes down to love. There are two emotions in this world. If you all break it down, it's love and fear. And which one are you going to choose? The next question is, what did you do to manifest the type of husband you wanted and the type of life you wanted? Okay, so this is what happened. I met Andy years before we got together. We were working together for a while. I got a job in 2016 as a car sales consultant, so I was selling cars for a couple years, and Andy and I were kind of working together. I was in one building and he was in a different building, and he was a manager, but not really working directly together. I didn't even know I was interested in Andy. I didn't even let's not even talk about Andy. Andy was like in my world, but I didn't know it. Before then, it was the beginning of 2018, end of 2018, where I was going on a lot of dates. I was like going on the dating apps. I was like, okay, I want to find a man's. Let's see what we can find here. And y'all, I went on so many dates, so many bad dates. There was one date that I was like, I'm done. I am done dating. Like, I don't care. I am focusing on myself. And that was the key, where I surrendered, I let go. I was still open to receiving, but I was like, I am working on myself. I am not letting any other man dictate my life and my emotions and put me through turmoil and disappointment, and I let it go. I let it go, and I was working on myself. And then all of a sudden, Andy popped in and he was like, hey, I want to go to dinner. And I think what people get wrong about these days of like dating and everything is that all these apps are set up to give you that pressure that you are looking for your husband, you are looking for your partner, and that's a lot of pressure. And it's just such a weird relationship to build when you're like, are you good for me or are you not good for me? And I think what worked with Andy and I is that when I was so focused on myself and working on myself, and we were already colleagues, acquaintances, friends before then, which made it easier and less pressure. Basically, he asked me to dinner, he's like, yeah, I just want to see if we get along. And I'm like, fair enough. See if we vibe out, see if we're just really just friends, see if we're just only coworkers, but like just stop putting so much pressure on finding somebody and make sure that you are the person that you want to date. So basically you are what you receive. You are what you put out is what you receive. So if you are that perfect partner, you are going to attract it. You just need to just calm down and let it go. And then the type of life, oh my goodness, the type of life. I've always just wanted freedom. I've always wanted freedom to be myself, to not think that I have to go on a certain path to fit in. Another great thing I did was, and I still do, is scripting. So basically that is journaling in the present moment what you want to happen. So for example, I would always say, today is October 2nd and this is the best day of my life. Every day is the best of my life. I wake up at 6 a.m. I go to the gym. Like I just write out in the present moment what I'm doing, what I want my perfect day to look like. If you just keep doing that over and over again, you are rewiring your subconscious mind to believe what is true for you. Any big travel plans for 2024? No, actually, which is insane, and I kind of appreciate it because I was on the go for a minute. We were bopping all over the place this past 6 months, so I'm really excited just to sit still. Andy and I really do not enjoy the January through April months in Ohio. They're just like gray and cold and depressing, so we are most definitely going to be traveling somewhere to the beach or the Caribbean or something like that. But no plans, no plans. What about you guys? What plans do you have? Like any cool trips coming up? Any cool places you would recommend me and Andy to go to? Do you and Andy have babies in your future plans? I don't think so. Right now, I do not want kids. I know I'm weird. I know that women are literally designed to reproduce and have babies and, you know, bring other life form into the world, but no, I've never desired it. I've never desired it. I really love my freedom and my very little responsibility, and I just don't see it in our future right now. Of course, it could change. I think that's okay. There's just something about the rebellious side of me of not wanting to conform to societal norms, but also that is very in alignment with me of like not having kids and just being me and loving my husband and loving our family and friends and just exploring the world and creating our own life experience. It just doesn't look fun to me. What are you currently watching, reading, listening to? Okay, watching, we just started the new season of Survivor. It gets like recorded on YouTube TV, so I love watching that with Andy. I love watching Shark Tank, and then I just finished the Sex and the City reboot season, like the second season, and I got some opinions about the reboot. It is just not the same. It's not the same. I just finished The Summer I Turned Pretty. I absolutely loved the first season. It just like brought me back to like those nostalgic high school moments, and I actually did read that in high school, so I was like, oh perfect. Listening to, I have been into Lana Del Rey. Oh, Madison Beer's new album. I listen to a lot of like Whitney Houston, Taylor Swift, that's my girl. I love Steely Dan, I love Fleetwood Mac. That's usually what I listen to, but I really am trying to get more into music. And then as far as reading, right now, I actually picked up this book. It's called I Have Healed the Witch Wound, Reclaim Your Magic and Step into Your Power. This is me just trying to be open-minded and learn about other beliefs in the world, and I love law of attraction and manifestation, and I always feel like I could step it up, so I'm like, let's see what this says. Not that I'm like claiming I'm a witch or anything, I just find it really interesting, and it gives a history behind the witch trials in the medieval times, and it's really interesting. Current nutrition and fitness routine, your slim thick figures goals. Oh my gosh, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have been working so hard the past 6 months. My birthday is on New Year's Eve, so I basically get a double refresh. I get a new age, a new year, and this is my last year in my 20s, my last quarter in my 20s, and I made a promise to myself that I would look and feel the best ever walking into my 30s, walking into a new decade. And so I've been really going hard in the gym and been eating really well. So basically I go to the gym Monday through Friday every single morning for about an hour and 15 minutes. And I do upper body twice a week and a booty leg day twice a week. And then I also do cardio once a week. And then I also do intermittent fasting. I've been doing intermittent fasting for years, probably since 2019. I eat basically 2 big meals a day, and I don't really snack anymore. My biggest thing that I've changed is I don't really snack anymore, and I don't order from DoorDash ice cream twice a week anymore, because that was an issue. I really eat simple. I eat basically the same thing every day. I break my fast around noon to 2 p.m. just depends on like what I'm doing, how busy I am, and I basically eat the same thing. I'll eat an English muffin, 2 eggs, grapes, some goat cheese, and crackers, and I love it, and that's what's good for me. And then for dinner, we basically do the same like 3 rotations. We eat a lot of chicken, potatoes, steak, salmon, and breakfast food for dinner. How to be a better person and to focus on betterment for spiritual life and energies. Okay, this is a loaded question that I could really just talk about for hours. But I guess the hard truth is if you're trying to overall be a better person, have better energy, you have to know that you need to do it for yourself and that no one is coming to save you. It's just at that point where you're like, I need to hold myself accountable, have my routines in place, and show up every single day for myself. And as far as like spirituality, I think that really is something that you need to explore on your own. I really think it's so important to put faith into something bigger than you. Like, I fully believe that there is magic upon us. I know that there is a greater creator, and I have dabbled in different like religions and spirituality, and I overall just think that the universe, we're just co-creating with the universe. And I'm personally in prayer and meditation like all day. I am very aware of my thoughts. I'm aware of how I speak to myself. I really recommend, if you're trying to be a little bit more spiritual, which I can speak more of, is journaling every single day. I journal every day, and my journaling practice is basically me writing positive affirmations about myself and the things that I want, but in the present moment, and showing up every single day and quieting your mind with meditation. So then you are able to reflect and look inward and really understand who you are and what you like in life and what you want out of this life experience. I personally love Louise. I love Abraham Hicks. If you are really into the woo-woo spirituality stuff, look into Abraham Hicks. That has changed my life. And just overall being curious, being more curious about life and energies, and knowing how you want to show up in the world. Put in my journal every single day that I have beautiful energy, I have an angel aura, I light up any room I walk into, and I just always want people to leave me feeling better. So when I meet up with somebody, I don't want to be someone that drains somebody. I don't want to be a negative energy. I want to be a positive light in someone's world, and in turn, that makes your life better. When you are working on your energy, you show up better, you change lives, you become the inspiration, you become that person you've always dreamed of. And I think while we're here on this earth, like we will croak eventually, as Abraham Hicks would say. So might as well just like choose love and be cool and learn what you like in life and what you want out of this life, and really set the intention of holding yourself accountable and doing those things every single day. going to close out today's video. Thank you so much for watching and for being here and supporting me. I love and appreciate you so much. Remember to be sweet, love yourself, and you will have it all. And I will see you in my next sweetest vlog.